keeping it real, Lou Holtz, you done fucked up. I'll tell you what. Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson, did you know that I dreamed of being on your show and stepping up to the podium? Dan Quinn, University of Southern California, linebacker, was a coach smart enough to fucking go, God damn, this kid's a monster. Let's create a position for him. Monsterback. You know what, John Lynch? I make you look slow, fool. No shit. Let's see. Steve Taylor, up the middle. I hit him, bam, blasted him back, and then I touched him on the sidelines, fool. You know what? In the story, you couldn't maybe even touch him once. Maybe you could, you know, not twice. And let's see, cut Alexander Hamilton from behind. And if not for Lou Holtz, you know what? Dan Quinn is continuing along his path, man. He's a football fucking god. He's a legend. I'll tell you what, Dick Buttkiss. No disrespect, brother. You know what? I could have kicked your ass in the locker room. Oh yeah, your 20-something self against me, I fuck you up. All right? You're not even in the ball game. It might even be embarrassing if you can't fuck with me with hands back then in the day. You know, like John L. Sullivan and shit. You know, put it like this, dude. You know, I caught Alexander Hamilton in the open fucking field from behind. He wasn't streaking for a touchdown, but you know what? He was fucking on his way, and he was making the decision to cut, and boom, I caught him. You know what? White boys don't do that, especially in the NFL. And if not for Lou Holtz, they would have. And you know what? I would have brought so much insecurity with me that when I got that money, I wouldn't have set a good example for kids. No shit. Like at Rio Linda High School. They're suffering the same shit that I went through that actually made me quit my senior year. Oh yeah. You know what, John Cannon? Would you have gotten fucking fired if I said, fuck football, I'm done? Because you know what? People that had seen me play were like, fuck, you know what? This is something special. You know what? A white boy that's just as fast or faster than the very fast black guys that he plays with. No shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, different. And you know what? I could get along with everybody. And that's probably why Notre Dame didn't like me. Because, you know what? They knew that if I fucking actually touched the fucking field, oh, magic might happen, bitch. Tell you what, Lou Holtz. You know, 20 years after your crime, it's like a war crime. You know, you came in and you treated Tony Rice like a fucking sharecropper. You treated him like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And there's a time when I hope to be inducted into the Black Panther fucking Hall of Fame because, you know what? Except for skin pigmentation, you know what? I am a brother, all right? And two high moments of my life, nothing like having my kids. I mean, my ex having them. You know what? Meeting a member of AIM. And then, wait a minute, reverse it. First, the Black Panthers. That was knuckle to knuckle through glass. You know what I'm saying? He was a single cell. Because he had big... That might be why it shit my teeth. It's not... Actually, Scott Smith, I think you did on an uppercut when I was in teaching phase and not fight phase. And I'll tell you what, 2 shirts, you fucktard. I'm proud to wear this out in public, man. Because you know what? It stands for something, all right? He gave it to me. And you know what? That's saying a lot, man. from a guy who's forced to sell fucking shirts to keep his head above water, Scotty boy, punk. Know this. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go from 5 until, it just goes straight to 6. Oh, you know what? Scott Smith, Gladiator Challenge champ. If not for me, we can actually turn this fucking shirt into a shit rag or something else, because you know what? It has no value, alright? If not for me, you are nobody. You're a ground and pounder, and you know what? You might even be out of the game. And you fucking with me, kind of the same that Lou Holtz. Bad fucking timing, because you know what? I'm honored to wear this shirt. Carnage, keep it real, okay? They do. And guess what? This right here, when I was that kid, I was a god on earth, okay? No shit. Everybody knew my name. No shit. I mean, campus-wide. Everybody knew. When I walked through the halls of my fucking high school, people fucking parted the fuck out of the way. I was no threat to them, but my reputation. You know what? I was an angry kid. And, wow, Mike Stonebreaker telling Billy O'Sullivan, did you really say this, Mike? Confirmed. 916-475-7856. That I was a freak of fucking nature. That I was either one of the best or the best potentially that you'd ever seen. I was fucking sidelines to sidelines. Man, I made Jack Del Rio look slow. Jack, didn't you know when I fucking shook your hand that if we didn't get along, I would fuck you up, okay? And you know what? Not that I would have wanted to. Maybe you were cool like Mike Farino. Maybe you were a dickhead like Frank Stans, and, instead of beat his ass in the locker room or, behind the ACC, I just did it in practice. And, you know what, Frank, you fucking punk. Oh, you know what, you might be a great guy, man. You know what, excuse me, Frank Stans, for continuing to act like a guy, all right? It's not your fault that Lou Holtz is a monster, okay? It's not your fault that he held Marty Lippincott back, Tony Siragusa, okay? You know what? But if you and Frank don't get on Stevia, what I'm going to do is spend money from what makes me basically, for my fucking age and speed, I'm one of the best athletes on fucking earth. No shit. Now, you know what? I'm fucking trying to hang with guys in their 20s and their 30s and shit in a cage. And my first love was football. Oh, don't get me wrong, okay? Great fucking story, Joe Rogan. And true, my youngest son, who was the star of his basketball team, point guard, and me, and then the fourth member of this 20-somethings that were on a basketball team in high school and were really good, we squared off 3-on-3, and my son's team, we won. You know what? He hit like 2 or 3 3-pointers, was doing really good, and I took the number one dude that was fast and a fucking athlete and shut him the fuck down with speed, okay? People came up to watch. Just like when I was coming back, Lou Holtz, to fucking say, what's up, bitch? I wouldn't say it like that. I will in movies, Lou. Oh, I'm gonna stew you in your grave when you're gone, fucky. I mean, Skippy, whatever. You know what, bitch? Tell you what, a motherfucking crime, is the fact that Skip Holtz actually touched the fucking field at Notre Dame. It actually desecrates all that's fucking, well, actually, I don't think there's fucking really anything good about that bastion of ass-raping, butt pirate motherfuckers myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. And you know what? If I'm killed, that's what my kids have told me they will continue to portray Notre Dame as. So you know what? Since assholes are fucking putting my address up on the internet and shit, you know what? It's like this. Lou Holtz. If you don't pay Stevia forward, and I mean fucking quick, okay? What's going to happen is that people are going to start to smirk you. I mean, dude, you know what? You're a cheater. You're a fucking imbecile. You're a genius. But you fucking kept Marty Lippincott back for what? What did he do? Except be good. Be better than Tony Siragusa on film. Lou Holtz. Jerry Faust. You know what? Jerry Faust told me, fucky, that if Marty and I played on the same defensive line in college football, it would be the best defense ever in college football. And you know what? Jerry's not in that picture because he was submarined by some of his coaches. Oh yeah, I heard some of these fucktards talking in the, well, not these guys, but talking in the locker room, in the hallway when the power went out, and they didn't know I was around the corner, and they were fucking talking shit about Jerry Faust, and I came out of the dark. And you know what? Is that one of the reasons that I was blackballed? Because I'll tell you what, that's what it was. You know, it was like an ultra secret society. You know, the Old Boys Network coaches, was it, you know, leaving USC because Russ Purnell couldn't do his job. But I'll tell you what, Russ, that kid right there, he was fucking destined to be famous one day. I mean, you know what? Steve Budlong, did your dad, I hope he's not dead, you know, he once told me that if I didn't get in trouble or hurt, I would easily be in the major leagues, man, when I'm throwing damn near 80 miles an hour and I'm 13 years old and shit. And what happens? You know, I hurt my right arm. So technically, this fucking cannon that, you know, breaks Bonapua's collarbone when he chooses to hit him in the head, you know what? Wow, it's probably not nearly 100%. I know my jab isn't because, you know, I had a muscle pull and then a fucking surgery and shit. And yet, you know what? I'm actually doing the only thing that I really can, because in this game, to fucking get in, it's hard to get in cage fighting. You know what? And Joe Rogan, tell you what, great idea. I say that cage fighters form a football team, and you be the coach, and it'll be like the longest fucking yard you ever try to take, biatch, to the NFL. We can play them in a game, and then, you know, depending on how things go, I mean, without a doubt, we're going to get to fight them. But depending on how things go, that's how, you know, we'll treat them. You know, Brian Urlacher, fucking look at boss. You did cage fighting and injustice. When Brian Urlacher was being a typical football punk and trying to fucking push his weight around, you know what? You should have lit him the fuck up and said, you know what, bitch? I might not be able to fucking run as fast as you and tackle, but I will potentially not only fuck you up, but if we're in a back alley and there's no one looking, I'll stomp you the fuck out to the point that they'll have to basically fucking try to reconstruct your face, you fucking punk, whatever. And you know what? It's like this, Brian. I could say that to your face right now, Joe Rogan. Not to you, but to anybody, okay? And I could get away with it, seriously, because it wouldn't be anything illegal, man. But you know what? I'm back basically to when I could have taken the fuck over in football. People are still talking about me, dude. I'm so fucking fast that black kids from Chicago that see gold on fucking to the, his left, your right, on his feet, all right? Yeah, gold sprint shoes, because I was going back to the scene, to this stadium right here, the scene of the crime, because this fucky right here, oh yeah, Lou, oh wait a minute, you know what, you look like fucking, betcha people went over fucking documents from the Second World War, and you had family that was in SS Gestapo uniforms, bitch. I wouldn't doubt it in the slightest. And you know what, Vinny Serrato, you fucking punk, I thought many times when you were flirting with my girlfriend, and I told you, you fucking do. Didn't I tell you if you do it one more time, I was gonna fucking beat your ass? You know what? Not in those terms, but was that part of the reason that I got fucking black? No. You know what? And Scott Reardon, you know what? The time that fucking you were like, hey, Joe, no, can I take care of it? And didn't I say, what you gonna take care of, fat boy? You gonna take? I mean, you know what? Take care of the fuck of me. You're getting over. I'll tell you what, man. If I was rich and I had time to fuck around and waste time, you know, because fighting was the only thing I was invested in, I learned jiu-jitsu and I'd fuck everybody up. But you know what? On my tray, I'm going to have it on my trunks. I can make a liquid that, well, I could when Stevie was pure. And that's why I need to get famous and rich as fast as I can so I can afford to buy the shit that's at Trader Joe's, so I can make the liquid that makes it so that lump in my breast goes away and doesn't start to come back like it is now. But you know what? I can make what effectively acts like the fountain of youth. Dan Quinn has fucking supersonic motherfucking speed for white. I mean, I'll tell you what, Lou, if I make it back to the stadium for the blue and gold game when you were there on time, I am challenging and I am beating goddamn near every one of fucking the brothers on that team. Definitely in a 60 to 100 yard foot race, I leave them in my fucking dust.